are the blueprint. Black women are the blueprint for everything, literally. Okay, you can't tell me nothing. I have a mic. Not going to say that I'm ugly because I am far from ugly, period. Stay on. Oh my gosh, do I hold it like this? Hello. Hi. Hey Tio Stars, welcome aboard Star Family. My name is Tiangi, if you didn't know that already. So as you can tell from the title, so today I want to talk about what it means to be a beautiful black woman. Well, at least in America or Western society. What is that and what classifies you to be that? So with that being said, let's just hop right. If you haven't watched it, I made a video on pretty privilege. Click that I at the top to watch that video. And I just talked about the benefits of being a beautiful woman, whether you're white, black, or whatever race it is. But today I want to talk about, so boom, when it comes to black beauty, black women in particular have this, their own standard basically, or this thing that they have to be in order to be beautiful, and that is, in my opinion, if you ask me, you know, your hair has to be laid, baby hair is laid, nails done, acrylics, makeup beat, eyelashes on fleek, and eyebrows and outfit on point, skin perfect. And that just goes, those rules that I just said, the beauty rules, those just apply to dark skinned women. Now I will say this, so recently there's been a conversation online about bonnets and how black women, you know, they look dirty when they wear bonnets in public, like you didn't shower in the morning type thing, which I agree with. I personally would never wear a bonnet in public because I believe bonnets were made for inside the house, just like pajamas. I don't think you should wear your pajamas outside to the grocery store or anything like that. However, I think the criticism on black women is just way harsher than other women from different races. For example, whenever like women that are not black that have straight hair, they can walk out of the house straight from the shower, wet hair, looking like, you know, like they be looking, and everybody just looks away like it's not that big of a deal. But whenever, for example, if I were to walk out straight from the shower, like a wash and go, without doing my actual wash and go routine, I'd be looked at like, oh wow, she didn't even put in effort or whatever. And I just think that that's not fair. Colorism is not, I don't want to say, is it discrimination? Colorism is not discrimination from a different group of people, like a different race. It's within the same race. So I'm talking about, let's say, the black community worldwide, wherever there's black people or people that are melanated, this problem is going to be prevalent. Dark-skinned women, like I said, are just criticized more for everything, whether it's, you know, the way we speak. Whenever we speak a little bit with passion or a little bit louder to get our point across, because we've been ignored, because nobody's listening. So whenever we express ourselves, we're considered angry, as, oh, why are you so angry? You have attitude or what, undesirable. And we are also looked at as masculine, like her. And that's absolutely not fair. But other women are looked at as, ooh, she's so passionate and spicy, you know. And I just feel like the double standard is so obvious, but it seems like nobody cares to even try to fix that. And sometimes I wonder, I'm like, is that even fixable? Because it's been a thing for so long. You know, lighter skinned black women are hyper feminized.
I just said I don't like women with my complexion. I like light-skinned women. I want you to be lighter than me. I love African American women, but I just don't like my skin complexion.
Okay. Well, I like your skin complexion.
We too gutter. Black people, my complexion, we too gutter. Light-skinned women, they most sensitive, you know?
There's some dark-skinned women out here sensitive.
No, they too tough. They too tough. Light-skinned women, we could break them down more easy, you know what I'm saying? Light-skinned women, we could break them down more easy, you know? Light-skinned women, we could break them down more easy, you know what I'm saying?
they're seen as more feminine and more beautiful and more desirable, both by black men and sometimes people from other races, because it's closer to what the beauty standard is. However, I will say with TikTok and all these other platforms, Instagram, even YouTube, whenever a black girl with dark skin like mine, or even darker, whenever they have certain features, let's say smaller eyes, a smaller nose, and bigger lips, they're deemed to be exotic. They're deemed to be exotic, and everybody loses their mind. Everybody goes crazy for them because they're like, oh my gosh, she is stunning. And whenever you're a black girl that doesn't have those things, whenever you're a typical black girl with typical black features, like a wider nose, slightly bigger eyes, big lips, you're looked at as ugh if you're dark skin. But if you have lighter skin with those same black features, you're praised. If you're a white girl with those same black features, you're praised. Any other race that's not black with black features is praised, except for black girls. I don't really know how people are gonna take this, but I'm just talking about it. Research. You can look up the research yourself. But there's been studies that have been done that Asian men and black women were found the least attractive on dating sites. Black men prefer women that aren't black. Now, that's fine because we do not care. But if you actually look in, I'm not talking about celebrities, just in regular life, my observation is when black women date outside of their race, they tend to date men that are actually decent. Like, they're doing well for themselves in life, meaning they have a career, they are actually attractive and actually a good person. However, on the other side, when black men date women that aren't black, it's usually the ones that are not doing well for themselves in life. Their career is a little bit shaky, typically not the healthiest people physically, just from appearance, and they're typically not the most attractive. And a lot of times it seems like for them it's just to say, oh, my girlfriend is white, which I think is so sad. It takes time for these things to fully, do a turnaround, a 180. But I think there's definitely progress, and I think that if we keep having conversations, open conversations, without being defensive, like, you're beautiful, of course. We're all beautiful, but I think sometimes it becomes problematic when you choose to ignore the problem within the community, or when you choose to ignore the privilege that you have. And I'm not saying, like, don't take every opportunity that comes your way, because that's just not fair. However, know that there's a problem, and if you can, try to speak on it, If no one is speaking on it, then it's always just gonna be the way it is, and we're just gonna keep accepting this, and that is not cute. But what do you think is the socially acceptable black girl? Black girls are very diverse, literally. If you know anything about anything, you know that all life started in Africa. And if all life started in Africa, that means we're very diverse people, because look at the world. Look at all the different races. Black women have the Eve gene. So with that being said, let me know what you guys think about this. Let me know what videos you want to see next on this channel. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I know we're growing. And I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.